friends, welcome back to the channel. This is your host VenkayyaSurpur. Today I'm back in front of the camera. I know it's been long that we spoke. I have spoken, another video of mine has come in. Yes, we had to pause our last series of coastal ride, but don't worry, remaining videos and the ride will definitely be starting soon. I am yet to decide on the dates. I'm yet working on that. As soon as I'm done, as soon as we start the ride, I will keep you posted. But we're not here to talk all those, right? We are here to talk about the subject, or yes, we are here to talk about the brand, the review about the Pulsar. Yes, we are here to review the Bajaj Dominar 400 of 2022 series. I know the year is already end, but I just got the bike for the review, so I'm just doing the review. And presently I'm at home. The time is around 3:45, and let's drive and go to the location which I think will be ideal for us to shoot, to do some reviews and so that I can share you the details about the bike. And yeah, let's go there and let's meet up in the helmet view. Okay friends, welcome back to the helmet view, and there is the Dominar, which is ready to dominate. Thanks to Bajaj for making this beautiful bike. And there's the train which is going, just a track near my house, so sorry for the noise. And here's the bike. Let's take it out, roll it to the location where I think I'll be able to make the better videos and try to give you some cinematic shots. So stay tuned. And Rajiv Rahadari going off to the location, and I'll keep it a bit surprise until we reach there. And if you guys are able to guess it, please do comment, and hope you're liking the video. I know we are yet to start more details about the bike, but if you like the video, please do like, subscribe, and do share with your friends so that they can also watch it and enjoy. And I will be sharing out some quick, some hidden features, the features which most of the dealers or the mechanics may not give you, or you will have to go through the complete manual to understand those features or see what all features are there. So do watch the video till the end, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. So let's directly meet you at the location. The time is around 4:20, and because it's a new bike, I'm asked not to ride more than 50 speed, so I have to limit the speed and stay vigilant while I'm riding at a lower speed with the people coming on high speeds in the highway. So keep watching the video, please do watch the video till the end, and yes, please like the video as well and comment the best part. Hi friends, here we are back on the location where I'll be doing the review on the Dominar 400. So let's quickly go to the features from front to back or back to front, and by the end of the video I will let you know the 5 to 6 hidden features which you will be able to get to know only when you read the manual completely, as no one would share the details manually. Okay, here's the view of the Dominar 400. Please ignore the shadow. So this is a view of the bike. This is a view of the bike, and this is what it looks from the back. Please ignore the helmet. This is on the side. You can see that. And to start the review, to start with, we get the 110 sector 17-inch tire, MRF tires, and which are pretty good for the time which I have ridden. I didn't have any problem, looked good. And then you get the 320 disc with the biber caliper, and you can see there the ABS unit as well. And this Dominar 400 comes with dual channel ABS, and rear disc comes around of 270 disc, so there's a bit difference or in the braking of front and back, but combined together looks really good. And then you get this upside down shocks, which gives you a play of overall around 135 approximately, and full LED cluster headlamp, which is very nice, good, and a small insert of a silver, which really looks good. And this tall visor, which is just upgraded from the older version, and which is not there in the older version. In the new version you get this upgraded tall visor. You see this tall, and then the arm guards, or we can say knuckle guards, which are there inserted in the dual, inserted here, which are two-piece ones. One we get the fiber ones, and then you get the body colored bumpers at the bottom. This comes with a very good rigid guard support here, which connects to the handle. Moving on, the cluster, instrument cluster, this comes with a dual display, one here and then you get one more here. This small display gives you the gear indicator, odometer, trip, and a time. And the main one comes with the RPM, speed, and the fuel indicator, and also the other information like ABS, gear, neutral gear indicator, high beam, low beam indicator, and there are some other features which we will talk later on this in the video. And then you get this intelligently placed mobile holder. So this mobile holder, I have bought it separately and placed it on this, and this is very good, very cool thinking and very clever thinking, I would say, basically, because it will not go on to the handle, impacting the handle performance or the support on the handle, but it goes on the dashboard, which is right down, just at the right place where you get the view, where it is easy to view. So that is one, and I've already used it. It's really good, and there is some fixing done to be pending, which I have to work on it, but yes, I will do that. Moving on, you get this 12-volt charger, so which is easy when you place your mobile here, mobile holder on the mobile holder. It's easy to get the cable connected. It's a 12-volt charger. And coming on the left hand side, you get a clutch, pass indicator, high beam, low beam, switches, indicator switches, as well as the horn switch here. Switches are very good quality. We can feel the premiumness. And then coming to the right side, you get a engine kill indicator, engine kill switch, headlight on off, and the self switch. As I said, the handle is very good. The switches are very good. Moving on, you get this tall, sporty but strong feeling rear view mirrors. They are very good, very sturdy. I like them. And then the tank, it's a 13-liter tank, very good, which comes with the Dominar engraved in a 3D emblem in a silver garnish. This is a matte black Dominar, so you get so either if it is matte black one or the Aurora green, you get the same engraving of the Dominar in the same silver one. You get either on both the sides of the tank. Then moving on to the seat, very wide, very comfortable to sit, and for the both rider and the pillion. And one best thing which I liked is this back rail, and this is really good for people who go for 1 day, 2 day ride and have a small bag. You can use it, place it here, tie it to the bungee cords, or you can place it on the back, and then you get this small push back. Bajaj says stop. I'm sorry, it says push stop, which means that you when on the really fast acceleration, the pillion tends to go back, so you can it stops that. And then you get this D400 engraving on the both sides at the end, and then at the back gets really cool tail lamp. This is also full LED. This is also a full LED tail lamp, so you can see that. And then you have a separate light, a small light for the number plate, which comes up here. And not to forget the flexible indicators, LED indicators. And talking about rear tire comes with 150 section tire with 270 approximately 270 disc and biber caliper. So this is a dual channel ABS. The confidence levels which I felt when I was riding in the city a bit lower, and when I was using only the rear brake, but the composure or the fineness of the front brake is very good. And then you get this dual barrel exhaust, which makes a really sweet sound of the engine, which I will share it with you. We will play. We'll start the engine in a minute. Then, yep. Not to forget the heart of the vehicle, heart of the bike, the Dominar, the engine, Bajaj triple spark DTSI engine, as you say, which is badged. And yes, this is a triple spark engine and air cooled engine. You get a coolant here because you have a radiator with a fan. Fan is bit inside. Let me see if I can show you that. Okay, let me see if I can zoom in from here. Oh no, let me try it from other side while we move that. And makes around this engine, which is 373.33 cc engine, and makes around 40 bhp power of 35 Nm torque. Then you get a bash plate. In the earlier version you had, this was the plastic one. Now this is a metal bash plate, which makes a pretty good decent safety, gives a pretty decent safety for the engine in the off-roadings. And yes, looks wise, really good, really muscular bike it shooks, and a single horn which comes up with this bike. But let's see if I can show you the fan. Yes, if you can see the radiator fan there, yes, that is the one which helps in cooling the engine. Yep. Now coming to the interesting, and you see that stylish swing arm, so beautiful, and also the drag, and it's not just simple straight, looks very stylish. And you get the sari guard. All these which I have told are the standard. There are no additional accessories which I have added apart from the mobile holder. And not to forget the leg guard, crash guard, which was just a single rod. This one, now they have added this additional into the upgraded version of 2022. That's the overall view of the Dominar. And moving on to the interesting parts, which I said I will share it with you in a minute. Here we are. Please don't worry about that side stand, but I'll show you some things on this. You see this dynamic FC. This is a dynamic fuel consumption of the bike, of the engine when you're riding. So it keeps changing whenever you accelerate or deaccelerate. So that's the average consumption of the fuel which happens when you're riding the vehicle. I don't want to see that. And one more interesting part of this display of this Bajaj Dominar is you have dual gear indicator, one on the secondary display which you see here, and you can get it here as well. Just give me a minute, it will show up. There you see the gear indicator with the time. Yes, you can get these two, and it is just on the press of a button. Then you have this next service due indicator, after how many kilometers the service is due. And then you have the dynamic fuel indicator. These are the three. So basically this is on the odometer. When you have the odometer selected, that is what you get. But the other features which I would say is when you go on to the trip meter. For example, now I'm on trip 1. You will see something called interesting, which will say just a few petrol pump symbol and a kilometer. Yes, this is a distance to empty basis, the way we have ridden the bike when the trip 1 was 0, from 0 till now, and that is how much distance it will travel with the fuel in the tank, and that is what it is. Then you have something called average fuel consumption. That is the average on the trip 1 after it was 0. It was set to 0, and that is the average which we are getting. Then you get something else called average speed and trip time as well. So once you reset it to 0, the time you have driven the bike, and also the how much fuel consumption has been done, and how many minutes you have driven. Is all information is available on the bike in the original main display. It's just a press of a button. So what you have to do, all you have to do is press on the mode button once, select the Odo trip 1 or trip 2, then then select single select the S button every time you want to change the display. So let me show you. Let me get onto the bike, remove the helmet, and remove the side stand and show you. Just give me a minute. Okay, please note the distance when empty information is not accurate or not near to the way it shows in the cars, but yes, it might be helpful to understand how much we can drive more. Please note, this is purely dependent on the way we have been driving the way you are being riding the bike from the time to time, right? Yes. So those are the some additional features which I was saying, and all this information, when I went through the manual, it showed me all the information, but it didn't show me how to check it out. I was just playing around with the odometer and the buttons, then I came to know. And yes, these are some really good informations. And forgot to tell you, Dominar comes with a fuel injection engine, so you don't have anything called reserve. But with the fuel injection, you have to keep a minimum of 3 liters petrol in the tank, which means out of 13 liters, 3 liters is always there in the engine, and you can fill only for 10 liters. And company claims an average of 25 to 30. But what I have seen in the YouTubes is that some of the videos that there are people who are getting 40, 45 as well. So I cannot say you will get this much amount of average for sure, but yeah, it purely depends on your riding and the conditions of riding. So how did you like the video, guys? Hope you liked it. So yeah, one more thing I forgot. Let me show you the engine sound. That's the exhaust note of the bike, and let's have some cinematic shots before we end the video. In here we transition from camera to helmet view, and there you see the Rajiv Rahadari, and this is the Shamirpet Lake, and I would say this is used for fishing, picnicking for the kids to enjoy, and lovers to meet. So now here we are on Dominar, and let me make it to odometer, and let me see the gear. So hope you like the video, guys. I'll be riding back home and just have a view, and we'll do a little bit of off-road as well now that we have the bike. So have a view. There's a garden, there's a parking place, not a parking place, I would say, stand place where the people park the bikes, and you have 2 sitting areas. Fishing, so here you get some bird watching also is done by the photographers. It's a very big lake. I would say this is a drinking water source for some of the villages nearby. But now I'm not sure if it is the same way or not. We'll do some of off-roading here on this bike here and move back to our place, to our den. So how did you like the video, guys? Hope you liked it. If you liked it, please do like, share and subscribe the video. Subscribe to the channel. And please do follow me on Instagram. I'm sharing my Instagram ID on top here. And yes, your support is really required for us because it motivates me a lot and helps me get more and more content for you guys. So that's all for now. Signing off. Thank you very much, guys. Have a nice day. Let's meet up in the next video with the new information. Might be a ride or any other view. So this was the first review which I did in my channel after the Blue Armor C30. Not sure we'll be doing the more of reviews, but yes, the rides will definitely come on. Will keep coming. There are many more rides lined up, but just waiting for the right time. And after the bit of off-road, here we are on Rajiv Rahadari, which connects Hyderabad with Karimnagar and Ramagundam. And that's the place where we did the video contenting, and this is the Shamirpet Lake, as I said earlier. Okay, I'll end this video right now here.